Yo, what's up? Oh, how you guys doing today? Oh, nothing much. Got a day ahead of where I needed to be this week. I got three of the trucks washed today. They're looking pretty good. Then tomorrow I gotta help McP put brakes on his girlfriend's car. So we're gonna shoot a video on that. So you guys will get to see McP coming up pretty soon. The Ohio River, I guess, is looking okay. I don't know. I don't go to it. Hey, what's up, Marco? Cruisin' Red. I saw you change your channel name. What's up with that? What's up, Charles Jones? Tim Jackson, what's going on? Oh, yeah. You know, Mountain Dew time. Yeah, Kim X. Just matching it to Instagram. Got it. Yeah, actually, I got to do right here. I'm going to need another one. Actually, if you guys wait just a little bit, the guy that owns Kim X is working on me a promotional code for you guys. So they're going to figure out what the promotional code is. And then as soon as they let me know, I will let you guys know if you guys want to try any of that stuff. Because I shot a video today on their Real Deal system that I got from them. And you might want to, it'll be on that part. I'm saving that video till he gets it ready for me. Yeah, just humping and a dumping. I didn't work today. Well, I did work today. I worked on cleaning trucks and all that stuff. We only had 2 trucks running today. One company was shut down this Saturday, so I ran them both at the other one. Am I running ELF in my new trucks? EDLs? No. Nope, I don't run electronic logs, paper logs, or it's just we're within 100 miles, don't need to do that. Nope. What was I gonna say? Shit. Nope, I don't have any new tools coming. I haven't bought anything, not planning on buying stuff. I actually have a dump truck fixing video that I shot last week, have not edited. I haven't put it together. It's probably going to be a 30 or 40 minute. I haven't even started. Actually, I got 4 videos to edit, 5 including the one tomorrow. And then I'm going to start like this dump truck series. We're going to talk about different stuff in the dump truck business. Things like you need, what's a good buy, what's not, all that stuff. And no more milling videos. I haven't even started that thing up in a month. Yeah, my name is on the door. That is true. We're going to talk about, I get a lot of questions. Hey, what's up, Bryce? I got my flip-flops on now. We're doing good. Yeah, my name is on the door. That's hilarious. I gotta get Bobby Salvadros to say that. That could be my opening line. But I get so many questions about the dump truck business, and people are interested in it. So I'm gonna start kind of narrowing that down, and we're gonna focus some content on that. Yeah, a lot of people are interested in starting, trucking businesses. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm out on a loop. I got some stressful stuff coming on, and then, once I kind of get that, I'm kind of upset about what stuff is going on right now. Yeah, yeah, Michael Jones, I'm working my ass off. So I think that I'm only going to get 2 new dump trucks. The problem is that I've been approved for 2 loans, but they won't tell me which trucks I can get. And I gave them a list of the 3 that I wanted out of the 5. And I just don't understand why they won't tell me, yes, I can get this one and this one. I fucking don't get it, and it's been frustrating. I don't understand. Like, once you're approved, you're approved. Oh, I'm not changing, like, how I do my content. We're just going to talk about the trucking stuff a little bit better. You know? I get so many questions just about the trucking thing, so I've been saving a lot of emails, and I'm going to go back and then we're going to answer it for all that shit. Well, yeah, the banks are a clusterfuck, but I mean, to me, they told me how much money I needed down, so I guess I get to pick which trucks I get to buy. I don't really know. Yes, I'm matching the content. Oh man, you're 30,000 feet in the air? That's crazy. Yeah, Hunter, but a C12, you can easily turn that up to like 400 horse. With a C12, anything over about 4 1/4 is just too much. A 10 speed is good. Well, Marco, that's been about my week. So I've been trying to get these trucks financed, and I gave Peterbilt to Bob a list of the trucks that I wanted. So there was 2 Ultra Shift trucks on order. I said I don't want those. There's a 388 7 axle, 567, 18 speed, and another 388. We're waiting on one more bank either to tell us yes or no on Monday, and then, but he won't tell me which ones I can buy. To me, it's frustrating as fuck. They should be here April 15th if I could figure out which ones I'm going to take, because I'm not taking the 2 Ultra Shifts, because I'm just not taking those motherfuckers. I want the 7 axle for a reason. There's some things coming up that I need that for. But to me, he said we're approved for 2. So I don't know which 2 that is. Does it really matter? Or do I get to pick? I don't know. I've never bought that many trucks before. So if anybody has any, if you've ever been approved for trucks, let me know. Yeah, the Ultra Shifts are junk. I'm not taking those. I would have, if my other thing came through, I would have bought all 5. But since that went in the shitter, I had to fucking come up with plan B. They're at the dealer, Michael. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with those Ultra Shifts. Well, I have 2 guys that won't drive automatics. Nope, I'm going to keep the Western Star. I took that off the market. I'm going to keep that and then just come up with a down payment. Yeah, I figured the loan amount, well, the one is cheaper than we already approved, and PACCAR, it doesn't really matter. I can just put more money down to get within the loan amount, is my guess. Their Dynaflex Chino tip is what stacks are on that. Yeah, don't want the ultra shifts. I said that. I don't want that. I want the 18 speed and the 388 7 axle, which is an 18 speed. So, Michael, I'm guessing I can buy whatever trucks that I want. I hope he doesn't try to tell me that I got to take these ultra shifts because that ain't fucking happening. Yeah, the Sterling had a 13 speed. 13 speed is pretty good. I like 18s because I'm on the highway most of the time. And we're pulling heavy loads and it's kind of hilly here. So sometimes the 18 helps you out. But the only difference between a 13 and 18 is you can split the bottom half of the gears. That's it. And other than that, they're the same thing. It's PACCAR and another bank. I don't really know what bank it is. 8LL is the most useless fucking transmission you could ever buy. Don't ever buy an 8LL. They say it's a vocational transmission. Fucking junk. I hate them. Uh, One of them is through PACCAR. So I'm assuming I can get whatever I want with them. The last time they approved me, it was for whatever it was. You know, it was no big deal. I mean, they approved me in one day. And the other one is BHO. And that one was approved for, he sent him an ultra shift fucking thing. And the actual 18 speed 567 is cheaper. So I don't think they'll have a problem with that. But I don't know what he sent to PACCAR. And I keep asking him, okay, which two can I take? And he won't tell me. Because I have a feeling we're going to have an explosion Monday morning. No, the Allisons are rock solid, man. I'm going to tell you, those Allisons are the shit. Underneath the grinder, no, PACCAR finances their own trucks. So it's just called PACCAR Financial. I don't know what bank they're behind. I don't know. I have two other loans with PACCAR, so I wish Allison would bump it to an 8 speed. It needs a gear between 3 and 4 and then a gear between 5 and or 4 and 5. It would be all right, but definitely in between 3 and 4. The Street Beast is running good. I got 20,000 miles. No, I don't buy the extended warranty with these trucks. The extended warranty doesn't really do anything, I don't think. You know, they're just trying to figure out how it works. Well, the Ultra Shifts is an 18 speed Ultra Shift. And what happens there is that it doesn't use a torque converter, it uses a regular clutch, but it has like electronic brake or electronic clutch. So there's no pedal, so it releases the clutch when you can. And then just underneath the grinder, it gets a lot of chatter. So it kind of like bip, 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 bip. And they don't accelerate like the Allisons. The Allisons, dude, from 0 to 25 mile an hour, you can be there quick. They pull really good. But it's just a different. Yeah, the extended warranty is just to take your money. They will find a way not to fucking, yeah, like, nah, no. Dude, that was from abuse. Like, what are you talking about? Like, or you didn't use an approved oil. You know, fucking junk. Well, I don't double clutch. I float shift. I use a clutch to start and stop. That's about it. Underneath the grinder, you got to slip the clutch a lot because either these fuckers will not go fast enough or it's hard to match the road speed to how fast the mill's going. So it's just kind of fucked up. Nope, I've never driven a two-stick truck. I would like to. I'd like to try it. I just don't know anybody with a two-stick truck. There's nobody that's got one, but I would love to try it. Yeah, I run Cummins stuff. Oh, I forgot to fucking unblock Mr. Something Basic. I got to do that tonight too. Fuck. Forgot to do that. I got to unblock him. Hey, Jimbo. Yeah, that guy's got a 3-stick Kenworth, but all he has it hooked up is to his air valves. So one is the splitter, one is the high and low, and the other one is the gear shifter. Because if you see him, like I could tell how he was shifted to gears. He would just bump this one up and bump this one back and all that stuff. I'm doing all right. Shoot, millings don't tear the trucks up here. The biggest problem with millings is the biggest problem with millings is they just put so much on you. You know, fuck, you'd be 100,000 pounds of fucking goddamn grindings on there. They'll have fucking 35 ton on the motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I'm not a plumber and I don't have 3 children. Yeah, I haul salt during the winter. The best truck for beginners. Man, I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. The Allisons are pretty much bulletproof. If you had a bunch of beginners, taking the shifting out, hauling asphalt would be a little bit easier because they don't have to think about shifting coming out of the cut onto the highway and stuff like that. But is, I don't know what would be the best possible situation, All the dust. Yeah, the milling dust goes everywhere. That's just part of it. I wonder who 347 this telephone number is. No, I don't go to Vegas brothels. I have never bought a hooker in my life. I saw a guy do it once. I wasn't like into that. I thought, well, this chick ain't that fucking hot. Like I could pick her up drunk in a bar. You know what I'm saying? And she would bang me for free, So I've never thought about, picking up, getting a hooker. Or going to a brothel. No. I mean, there is some DBSs out there, but, at least what you don't know doesn't hurt you. But when you go to a brothel, you kind of know what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, plus, yeah, Mrs. Chunky would whoop my ass if I bought a hooker. But I've never done that. Yeah, I'm happy with the emissions. I don't really like, some people are like, oh man, fuck those emissions. You have all kinds of problems. Well, I looked at it like, well, this is what they're doing in the future. So you might as well just not fucking argue about it and just, fucking do, just be like, well, okay, this is what it is. Yeah, the Western Star will outrun the Peterbilts. If I could give any advice to a 20-year-old male, what would it be? I guess work hard and never take no for an answer. Always know that no doesn't mean no, it means not at this time. and figure out how to turn that no into a yes. It runs, I'd say the Western Star is 650. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't think it's all that much. I'm going to say that it's easily 600. It feels about 600. I'll be able to tell you if I get this 388 7 axle, if they let me have this one, that one's got a 605 2050. And I'm going to be working with Nick full time, so I'll be able to run that and see what it runs like next to the Western Star. We'll see how it works. Yeah, never take no. DIY. What is that? We should have, I think all we're going to get is 2 approved. That's what I think. So those will be here. Those will be here, I think August 15th, somewhere around in there. I'm trying to get a 389. I have one on order. Don't know if I can get it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If they don't let me have the 7 axle, I'm not buying any of them. So that's just the way that it's going to go. We did not get rained out last week at all. Oh, dude, PACCAR, you can't get trucks out of PACCAR. If I wanted to order trucks for next year, which I'm not, but if I wanted to order trucks right now, the build dates are mid-February of next year. That means you wouldn't get them till April. That's how far they are fucking behind. No, super dumps won't work here in Ohio. Well, a couple weeks ago, we lost a lot of days. We lost a lot of days because of rain. But why is it so long? Because that's how many people are buying trucks. I'm going to tell you, the vocational market right now is hot as shit. Yeah, Nick prefers the Western Star over the new truck. I bought him a new truck. That 7 axle was supposed to be for him, but he didn't want to drive it. He didn't want to drive it. He said he wants to keep the old truck. I said, okay, whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. There is some Italians in Ohio, not very many. A Fluke multimeter. He ran 70K for a startup. That's what I started my business with, was 70K. That's a pretty good number. That's about what you're going to need to be at. What will I do if I don't buy any of them? Just keep running what I got. Doesn't matter anything. Yeah, the energy company, dude, there's been a lot of people buying trucks. I'm telling you, you can't get them. You can't get them. I got a couple guys that are tentatively ready to come on to work, but the problem is I don't know what the trucks are. Yep, that's Michael Jones. If I don't buy any, I have less truck payments. That's really it. But, I mean, I want what I want, so I'm not going to settle. And to me, I already have money down on all 5 of them, So they can't sell any of them until I say, hey, I don't want these or want those. You know, how do I go about finding my drivers? Well, a lot of it's been word of mouth, but I found the best way to hire for drivers is Indeed. The Indeed job app, you get a lot better. You get a lot better applicants than you do Craigslist. Just to just to throw that out there. But word of mouth is usually the best way. Are felons the best truck drivers? No. I'm gonna tell you, if you want a good truck driver, you want one that doesn't do you want one that doesn't do drugs. So if they got a drug problem, get rid of them because all they're going to do is ask you for money all the time. And then they're going to need a couple days off every once in a while so they can go get their fix. They're not going to want to work. They make just enough money to get their pills for the week and fucking fuck. Get rid of them. Uh, you want to find a guy, you know, you want to find a dude that works, that does pretty good. No, I'm not talking about Coon on that. Well, I don't know if he has drug problems, maybe, but you know, you just don't. It's just kind of fucked up. What's the most money I spent on a truck? The Western Star, the engine rebuild cost me 20 grand. When it was all said and done, it was 20,000 bucks. How does drug testing work with a boss man? Well, guess who's the first one to pee in a fucking cup every time? Me. Yeah, you know, a lot of guys, when they see a dude with a whole bunch of new trucks, all the good drivers want to jump ship and come work for you because they know that you got work and they're going to be into something nice and then you got to worry about being all fucked up. And I keep my shit looking pretty fucking nice. You know, they're all clean, they're all, you know, everything is provided for them. So, you know, all I ask is you come to work every day and you give me an honest 8 to 10 hours and then go the fuck home. You know, it'll be all right. Like one of my new guys asked me today, this is hilarious. He goes, hey, do you got any kids? I said, yeah, I got one. And he said, oh, he goes, when do you see that? I said, about 45 minutes in the morning and maybe an hour at night. And he goes, well, you're always working. I said, well, who else is going to do this shit? I said, you guys don't want to do it. You won't even wait 20 minutes in the goddamn truck wash line to wash the fucking truck. So, you know, then maybe I could go home in an afternoon. But that's what I told him. Like, dude, he's like, Jesus Christ, how many days a week do you work? I said, all of them. I said, it's just part of it, dude. I said, you know, there's always something that can be done. Sorry. It's called pigment. Pigmat. Pigmat. That's the best shit you can get, man. It cleans up everything. Bam! Got him. Yeah, I won't do that. No. Mr. No Days Off. Yeah, honestly. If you want to work uh, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, buy some trucks. You know, buy a dump truck too. Maybe get you four of them. All right, and then fucking figure it out. No, I don't know what it is, but one of the asphalt companies changed their soap this year. They got this stuff from Zeps. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's the only shit that fucking works. This shit will make your bed. It won't even leave the asphalt streaks in it, dude. It'll be fucking. The bed will be shiny at the end of the day. I don't know what this shit is, but I keep using it. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, there you go. Sell some trucks. T Chemicals is where you could buy the grapeseed oil out. Okay, I'd have to check out that grapeseed stuff, see how that works. Orange oil works the best. That's what I've been using to get all the grindings and all the tack off the trucks. I got them looking pretty good now. Hopefully these guys can keep them pretty clean for the rest of the week. Yeah, Michael, congratulations that you sold 4 trucks. I don't know what. How often do I have to wash the trucks? I like to wash them about once a week. Just to just to keep them looking nice. If you let it build up, it's a lot harder to get it off. I like once a week. I usually do it on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe next Sunday I probably won't wash them because I will jump. I will grease all 4 trucks. It may be the Zeps yellow powder. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but it's the only shit that works on these beds. Yeah, I wish I could, have a young kid that would come here after school and wash the trucks and give a shit and do about as good as job as I do. There is nobody will do it as good as I do. What's up, Yoga to Doug? I thought you had a blue wrench on here. Yeah, clean equipment. I figured maybe if I clean it, maybe the guys will take care of it. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a guy. Yeah, the more trucks I get, the more I will have to let go. I guess, but I just try to keep working as much as I can. I don't really let the workload get too much. Because if you sit there, the way that I look at it, if you sit there and be like, oh man, I got so much shit to do, I can't get it all done, and then you ponder over it, well, you're never going to get anything fucking done. So the best thing to do is just start eliminating projects. Like how I've always done it is you want to pick a project that you know you can finish, you can accomplish. So if you pick 3 or 4 small projects and you get those accomplished, you feel pretty good. When you take a big project and then you try to get it done and you can't get it done, well then you get frustrated because you didn't get anything accomplished. So I always try to take the smaller stuff and then work yourself into the bigger stuff. You know, uh, just so you can get stuff fucking finished. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. No, I'm driving full time. I'm going to keep driving full time. Even, when when I get some of these new trucks, hopefully, I'm probably going to drive the 7 axle every day. And then I got some pretty good night work coming up. I might hire another night shift guy to drive another truck and then move my other night shift guy into the truck that I drive because uh, was I, so I could maximize how much money I get. Yeah, your fire company would do great with that Chemex, the foam cannon shit. It's called the Real Deal. It's 1,300 and I think it's 1,300 bucks, but the system is absolutely awesome. You guys could probably wash all the firehouse trucks in under 2 hours, and they would be looking great. Yeah, there's 4 drop axles on the 7 axles. Yep. The 4 drops just make it so you can carry a little bit more weight around here legal. So that's what you want to do. Timmy, that's pretty good too. But that's the way that I do it. You know, like today, I came down this morning. I washed 2 trucks. I got them looking good. Then the other truck pulled in, and when he was getting fuel, I said, "Well, I already got all the shit hooked up. I might as well just fucking finish it." So I finished that one, and then like tomorrow, I got to help McP put those brakes on. So we'll do that, and I will finish washing Western Star to make sure that thing looks as good as possible next week, and then we should be good. But I think it's supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday. Well, I hope it doesn't rain Monday and Tuesday. I would like to work pretty good. I have a big fucking ladder that I get up there and wash the top of the trucks with. Yes, I have a steam pressure washer. Has any ever tried to fight you? I don't get it. No, no employees try to fight me. They threaten to tell you that you're an asshole and all this shit after you get rid of them. But usually those are the guys that have issues outside of work that they're blaming you for, and it's really not your problem. That's how it works. You know, that's usually how it works. Usually the people that get fired and then try to threaten you, uh, fucking, those are the guys that have issues. So that's how you'll know if they have issues. Yes, I am happy with the brand of beds that I went for. They're actually really nice. I've been complimented a lot on them because they dump in the paver real well, all that type of stuff. The asphalt comes out of them. Other than that, they're real nice trucks. They are Brandon beds out of Canada, but the body company that mounts them is called Arm Equipment or Tough Equipment. That's who mounts them. You know. Yeah, the angle in the back is the big deal. That asphalt taper. I like that asphalt taper, to be honest with you. I really enjoy it. Well, there you go, Evan. Hey, what's going on from Illinois? Got people all over the world. Yeah, you saw my Instagram pics. That's an old plant in Camden. That asphalt plant is vintage there, and we're just dumping grindings all around it and stuff like that. They got some other cool, weird shit back in that plant too. You know, they got a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah, lost places. That'd be pretty cool. That's what I thought about is showing you guys more and more stuff that we were in. Like we were working over at Miami University. We were paving all the roads around the university here, but we always do it in the summer when there's no chicks there. Like, we couldn't get this done in the fall. Like, fuck. You know, like, when there's more scenery to look at, you know. No, I'm not bored. I'm just sitting here. I like talking. I like talking to you guys, you know. I like answering questions the best that I can. You know, there's just been a lot of stuff. You know, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff here, Mario. You know, I got a lot of things in my brain going on, and it's just, you know, trying to get it out, you know. I forgot to fucking unblock him. Yeah, I got pretty much experience with the Carlisle stuff. That's what I ride around. No, I'm not thinking about a Flow Boy. No, not yet. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get one of those next year. I'm probably not going to be able to buy anything for a while if I get these trucks. Yeah, I got to go in and do it. I just didn't. I fucking forgot about it. Yeah, I know they're all fucking whatever. Nope. I'm not having trouble filling seats. Having trouble getting equipment. Filling seats is not a problem. Nope, no new snap-on tools coming. I'm telling you, I haven't bought anything. Yeah, I'm not going to overextend myself. I know what I can and can't do, you know. Now, trying to get all 5 new trucks, that would be overextending. That would be too much. 2 to 3, I can manage. That would give me 7 total. I can manage 7. That's really not that hard. You know, I mean, really not that big a deal. Okay, so you got 70 grand and you're looking for a truck. Okay. So what you want to do is this is kind of how you want to lay it out. So you don't want to spend 70 grand on the truck because there's going to be shit come up that you don't fucking know. Okay? You're going to have some shit that you're going to have to pay. So think about how much it takes you to live for a month. Okay? Is that 3,500 bucks a month? Okay, take that off the 70 grand. Then figure out how much tags and insurance is going to be. All right, put, you know, $500 in there to get your truck lettered up and get all that shit going. So when you knock all that down, you want to spend about 50 to 55 on the truck and have the rest sitting there to, if you buy a truck, once you take ownership of it, if it blows up driving out of there, you fucking own it, okay? So you want to have some wiggle room there. You don't want to blow your whole wad. Now, the good thing is there's a lot of good trucks in that 50 to 60 grand range. And just because they say they want 65 for it, go look at it. If it's been on sale for a while, tell the dude you'll take it for 57 or 55 grand and see what he says. You know, you don't want to fucking blow your whole wad on buying the truck. So you got to think about how much does it take me to live for a month? Because once you buy it, it's going to take you a week or two just to get your numbers and all that shit. You know, it's going to be in there, you know. Yeah, heavy highway use tax, 550 bucks, 10K for insurance, that's per truck. Then you're right, it's about $1,700 for tags. And then whatever you need to live a month. And that's what you got to think of. So you got to have all that saved up. No, they will never do that here in the United States, how they pave them over there. How do I balance work, life, and home? Well, I can't give you an answer on that. Chuck? Oh, I think he's banned too. I don't know how to go in and unban him without turning on my computer. Who is Baby J? I don't know who Baby J is. So I really can't give you an answer on how I balance work life and home because I'm not that I fucking haven't figured it out myself either. Once I kind of figure that out, I'll help you. But I just baby junkie. Oh, okay. Yeah, you get home, when you yeah, Michael Jones is right. You just when everything is done, it's kind of done, you know, depending on what you got to do for that much. So insurance per truck varies, okay? Right now, I am paying entirely too much for my insurance. The Western Star is about $11,000, and the new trucks are about $21,000 a piece. It's fucking entirely too much. But I can't do anything till next year when my policy renews and I can start shopping it for somebody cheaper. I'm going to go to the truck plant and film where they make the beds once they figure out which ones they're going to let me have. Yeah, that's a year. That's a year. But my trucks the new ones are insured for 205 grand. So that means if the truck gets rolled over and totaled, at least it pays the payment and, I don't have them financed for 205 grand. So it gives me 50 grand to go get another truck. Yeah, Progressive is outrageous. I'm going to tell you. And for new companies, they kind of got you by the balls because if you start a company now, Progressive's about the only one that'll fucking touch you for at least 2 years. And then you hope that you don't have no lost reports of somebody running into some motherfucking thing because that's going to jack your shit up and it's a fucking nightmare. None of my trucks have a wood grain dash. Well, the Western Star kind of has like a faux wood grain. Yeah, yeah. The insurance business is a racket, dude. It's a racket. Yeah, in the trucking business, all you're doing is trading money. It comes into your account, and 2 weeks later, it leaves your account again. You know? Yeah, I'm trying to get videos edited. I'm hoping to get them edited tomorrow or shit. I'd like to hang out with Miss Junkie tonight. If you get what I'm saying. See what type of mood she's in when I get home. And then, figure it out. I wish I could figure out how to be self-insured. You know? Yeah, it's just numbers. What is the realistic salary for a person running one truck 6 days a week for himself? Back when I had a single truck and it was just me driving it, I paid myself $500 a week. Now, I didn't want to pay myself too much. I tried to reinvest all of my money into the business. So let me get a Mountain Dew, and then I'll explain to you a little bit about my theory, because I had explained this to a bank the other day. So what I did when I started my business is I thought, well, the first 5 years, I'm really not going to make that much money. If I'm going to be into this business for 30 years, I need to figure out what I'm going to need for 30 years and buy that. I thought, okay, I know I want to go to a multiple truck fleet. So we're going to need tools, equipment, stuff to maintain your trucks, to cut how much you have to pay out every time. So what I did is I paid myself a very little salary, and I reinvested all my profits back into the company. You know, I bought tools, I bought compressors, I bought all this shit that I got here. You know, even those nuts and bolts is a long-term play. It's not a short-term play. Okay? It's called infrastructuring. All right? Just kind of like anything else. So I thought about, I need to infrastructure myself, so when we do expand to, you know, 10 to 15 trucks in the future, we have everything we need. So when we add those trucks, we have no more static cost. Okay, all we have is the truck payment, insurance, driver, and all that type of stuff. So we were integrated for having stuff for 30 years. That's how I thought of my business. That's how I wanted to lay it out. Now, I don't know if that's right, wrong, or anything else. You know what I'm saying? I chose to do it that way. All right. And I have a long-term goal that I want to get to. So I thought, well, why don't I make money in 5 to 10 years? I'm still going to have to work anyway. Then I'll have more profitability once I get more stable and we have less shit that has to go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to eliminate small bills to, you know, just knock stuff out, if you get what I'm saying. You know? Where did I learn that? Well, yeah, I hate revolving payment. I hate payments either, but it's just part of bills. It's part of life. So where I thought of that is before I started my business, like, you got to remember, I drag raced for forever. Now, a lot of those guys that were drag racers were guys that weren't small business guys. That was their toy. They were spending $5 to $10 million a year on their drag race car, okay? And when you're a part of the crew, they start talking to you, and you can ask them questions, you know. And I just saw that a lot of them, the bigger teams, invested in infrastructure, and they won more than guys that weren't ready to invest in infrastructure. You know, they built nice shops, they, you know, had machine shops, they had all this shit to try to get everything in-house to control the cost. So when I started my trucking business, I kind of thought about it as the same way. Well, you know, like, you just, when you're around really, really rich people, you know, that talk about, you know, I just bought a $4 million fishing boat, you know, and then they tell you the struggle is real out there, you know, like, really? $4 million fishing boat? Struggle is fucking real, you know? And, you know, and they say that they don't like, you know, the fishing monitor system on the motherfucker. Like, oh, okay, tell me about that. Fuck, the struggle. And you just pick up a lot of things from being observant and watch. Yeah, that's the guy that has the $3 million fishing boat. Yes. Schumacher. He's a smart guy, really smart guy. Kind of an asshole sometimes, but you know, you know, wanted to tell me about his fishing boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, I pull cylinder heads, and you're sitting here talking to me about a goddamn fishing boat. That's a little bit out of my league, but whatever. So you just pick up, you just pick up certain things from watching, and you look at how they became successful, and they will tell you, like, Don Schumacher said, hey, in the 70s, we almost went out of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, he goes, but I had to take huge risk. So he invested a lot of stuff, just, at some point in business, you have to figure out if you're willing to take that big a risk to see if you're going to find out. There's only two options. You can either make it work or fail. And it's really about that. So I'm a little bit more of a risk taker. I don't like, I mean, I don't mind being, kind of how much in debt I really am. It's not really in debt, but how much payments I really got. I know what I can and can't do. And I went on a lull of averages because really the trucking business is about numbers. Okay. The more trucks you got, the more money you make in the long term. Short term, you're going to lose money. You're not really lose money, but you're going to break even. But long term, it's the way to go. Because if you have one or two trucks, then you got all your eggs in one basket. Okay, that's in business. You don't want to have your eggs all in one basket. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can't be afraid to fail out here. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to say I fucked up, but I will work the problem till till I can't. Like right now with these trucks and all the stuff that went on, we're on plan about X maybe, on a number or a letter number system. We've been through A through X right now, and we're on X, but it just, that's what it thinks. Yeah. Yeah, well, you see, in the dump truck business, I don't get contracts. They're not going to contract me anything. I've asked, like, why don't you just give me a contract that says you'll do this and I'll provide you this? You know what I'm saying? Nah, they don't want to do that. Yeah. When you hang around smart people, you will pick up some tricks. Just watch. You know, and even smart guys will tell you, like really rich business guys, they say all the time, I don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I remember we went to, when I was working for a drag racing team, we went and toured Rick Hendrick's shop. And Rick Hendrick talked about he talked to us for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. He kind of told us about himself. And that guy's fucking successful. But when he first started his race team, it about went out of business because he was just a small time, Charlotte, North Carolina fucking car dealership. And that race car about broke him. But he hired the right people. He spent the right money and he got it. You know what I'm saying? And he got to be successful. Now he's one of the most successful, richest NASCAR teams out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he flat out told us I was broke. He goes, I sold that Corvette. Have you ever heard him talk about the Corvette he sold to buy his first dealership? He went back and found that Corvette and bought it. You know what I'm saying? So everything will come back around if you got enough money. So that's kind of where I picked up a lot of this stuff. Yeah. It's kind of Michael Jones. What do you mean performance based? Here's what they like. Here's what the dump truck thing works. They want you to kind of guarantee them a certain number of trucks a day, and they will kind of work you every day. Now, when you first start out, it's not going to be every day. It usually takes 1 to 2 years to get into a company really good. And you got to be willing to, work the bullshit and, do that. It's not really performance based. I guess, the less you call them, the better it is. No, I kind of just, bought what I wanted, not really what they get. Michael, you're exactly right. If you don't do a good job, they will cut you out. If they schedule you and you don't show up, you do that 2 or 3 times, done, done. It'll take a while before they'll let you come back in. It might be a month, a week, or something like that. You know, yes, not showing up for the job. You can show up, like, I'm going to tell you, if my trucks aren't there, like, they will call me, like, hey, where's your truck at? Well, like, this week, I was like, well, you guys fucked up my tarp in the goddamn tunnel, and I had to get it fixed. So he's at the tarp place getting the fucking tarp fixed. Oh, okay, so he'll be there. All right, they paid the truck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Michael Jones, it's kind of like that. Like one company I work for, we've been kind of going at it. Not really like going at it, but there's been some frustration. Yeah, consistency. So, like, they got this big mill and fill job going on. Well, it starts at 7 o'clock and ends at 5 in the morning. Well, I didn't get put on it. I got to go haul asphalt on jobs that start at 11 o'clock and stop at 3:30. So I said, I get 4 hours a night, right? 4 hours. That's what you're telling me. And they said, Justin, you're kind of being punished. And I said, for fucking what? And they said, well, you have nice trucks that can haul state mix, and we don't have that many of them. And you kind of get put on those jobs. And I said, what the fuck? I said, so that's my fault? I said, so I should go buy a whole bunch of junk and then I could be out there milling, or I could be out there on the milling crew every night fucking milling up shit for 8 hours. Is that what you're telling me? Well, basically, yeah. I said, well, somebody's got to do something or I ain't working no trucks at night. Period. We will shut this down right now. I said, I'm fucking pissed off. And the next day, yeah, they called, worked out a deal. I said, okay, I'll go on with that. So, you know, that was the step in the right direction. Yeah, like I said, you don't really get contracts anywhere. But I couldn't believe that, being punished because I can haul state mix. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Put me on the grinder. So now we have a deal that I go to the grinder every other day. You know, no questions asked. And they've been starting me on the grinder. Then I go to the asphalt plant at 11 o'clock. So, winning. Yeah, jealous. Well, I think that the one dispatcher's my age and me and him get along pretty good. He will tell me a lot of stuff going on. And he said, dude, people call all the time bitching that you got new trucks and, you know, what type of work are you getting? What's going on? You know, I told him, hey, pay your bills. Go get you one. Ain't that hard. You know, be willing to take a risk. This is what I tell them. No big deal. But I just thought that was funny. You know, I was fucking hot. You know, then the other dispatcher, the main guy, called me the next day and said, you know, yeah, Justin, we know all this stuff's going on, so we want to work it out, you know. Yeah, it's a dog eat dog world out there, That's what it is. Yep, that's basically what they say. You all giving him all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't get all of it. I get some of it, but not all of it. You know? And then I asked some of these other owners, I'm like, the guys that some that bitch, I said, what do you do on the weekends? One guy's like, oh, I go to Lake Cumberland and spend it on my boat. I'm like, okay. He's like, what do you do? I was like, work. I either wash my trucks or fix trucks or fucking, there's always something to do. Like, you don't go down and grease your shit. Why are you going to do that? I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, don't bitch. Yeah. Well, that's a part of my infrastructure plan, right? Is see what type of work works and build your trucks properly to that type of job. Be specific. You know, think, you know, don't just buy something to buy it. Buy the right thing one time. Buy once, cry once. That's my theory on a lot of stuff. You know, yeah, my trucks never break down. We're there every day. You know, I try to eliminate those down days because I don't want to call them and tell them I have a truck broke. You know what I'm saying? That's fuck that. Yeah. See, then you're saving the day. You don't know how many times I get called to go do, man, everybody's truck broke. Can you I know you're signed out, but can you send your guys over to this job because we got no trucks over there. Yep, we'll go over there. Not a problem. There'll be one there in 20 minutes. Just tell me where you need him. A guy will drive over there and finish out the day. I do a lot of that. You know, a lot of that stuff. Because I won't. I mean, if it's 10 o'clock and we get signed out, I'm going to go find something for you to do. You can go haul gravel the rest of the day or go to a different crew. Hey, go help out. Yeah. Yeah. I do it 2 or 3 times a week. You know? Uh, like this week, working for one of the companies, we went all the way up to West Carrollton. We hauled 2 rounds of asphalt. That job was done. Then we drove all the way down to Oxford, hauled grindings the rest of the day. Then they started us on the grinder the next day there. We worked till 10 o'clock. Then they told me, hey, we need you to go to Reading and haul for this guy. I drove all the way back to Reading and hauled the rest of the day for that guy. You know, like we were on 3 jobs in one day, Thursday. So, I'll fill out another ticket book, and they're like, hey, once you get signed out, start your time on the next job and drive all the way back over there. These places are like an hour away, each one. It was like, Jesus Lord. Like one of the old dudes that drives a truck around here, he came out and talked to me today. He's funny. He was like, I was like, man, Ivan, when are you going to retire? And he goes, what am I going to do? Sit at home and just die? I might as well just do something, you know? He goes, I'll work 4 days a week. It ain't killing me. He goes, I just ride around. I'm like, all right. Yeah, my retirement plan is sell a bunch of dump trucks, go to one dump truck. I drive it 3 days a week. What's going on, Evans? Till I can't drive it no more. Or the government tells me, hey, you can't drive a commercial truck because you're going to die or whatever. You can't see. Okay, then I'll quit. Other than that, I'll drive every day. Don't matter. No, I did not see where the government was trying to use ELDs. They better not do that in dump trucks, man, because fuck. We'll be out of hours by Thursday. You know? And they're still going to want to work 2 days a week. Yeah, I like working, to be honest with you. I like doing something. When I'm sitting around bored, that's when I get all fucked up. Yep, dump trucks are the ones that they're after. I don't know why. Well, that's because a lot of guys are working 2 shifts all the time. You know. What's the price of diesel fuel? It varies. I'd say it's from like 2.90 to like 3.25 somewhere. Yeah, there's a limit for time drivers. It's still only, 12 hours driving, I think, and 14 total. But there used to be an exemption for asphalt haulers because a lot of times you'll sit in the plant waiting for that to get fixed, or you're just sitting there waiting for 15 trucks to load in front of you, or you got this, you got that. So it's not like you're driving like 12 straight hours. And really, like you may work 12 straight hours and only drive 150, 180 miles a day. It depends on how close stuff is. Other than that, it's not too bad. No, I would not. I'm not interested in getting a semi and a dump trailer and hauling gravel. To me, there is no money in gravel because the gravel rates are so beat down. The gravel rates just aren't very good. I mean, you could haul gravel all day, all day. I mean, I'm talking run 400 miles a day hauling gravel, and the truck makes $625. Now, I can work 12 hours. Gravel pit, you're only going to work 8 hours. 6:30 to about 3:30, and then you're done. So I could work 12 hours, drive 180 miles, spend $40 in fuel, and make $650. Or no, more than that. 12 hours to be $800. So you'd make $800 for the truck. You spend half you don't have all that big fuel overhead. And you're not just beating the shit out of the equipment, because to haul gravel, it is game on. You know what I'm saying? You're wide open all day. Just sucking the fuel down. Yeah, a lot of guys use tractor trailers. There's nobody here use tractor trailers except the Flow Boys, but one of the paving companies actually owns the Flow Boys. They just lease them out to a guy to drive them. He just puts a tractor on them, but somebody else owns the trailer. It's 4:20. Ugh. I don't know where Cambridge. I'm doing good. Just been frustrated this week. No, we are not paid by the ton. We are paid by the hour. But our hourly rate is based on the ton that we haul. So the more you haul, the more you haul, the higher your hourly rate is. Now they used to give everybody a certain rate, but they've kind of fucking got rid of that. Rain every day in this week in PA. I'm glad I'm not in PA. I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, Shelly. I don't know who they are. I don't work for them. Um, yeah, the hourly rate is based on kind of how much ton you haul. So you get a certain percentage for what you haul. So if you haul 25 ton, let's just say it's in the mid $80 range. If you haul 24 ton, it's in around the $80 range. If you haul 23 ton all the time, it's about mid 70 range. And I don't haul anything less than that. So it's kind of a vary, if you get what I'm saying. So you can see that, the more you haul, the more you get. Nope, I haven't had any drivers walk out, you know. We had one a week ago, but I was okay with that. Yes, I saw the guy in New York that left his bed raised and took out 12 electrical poles. I just said, wow, I think that company just went out of business. For sure, because I saw the video on Facebook, and the thing that got me laughing was I'm glad that wasn't me. But the one thing got was if you saw the video uh, when the electrician guy fucking got there and he got out of the truck, he put on his hard hat and he kind of just looked around for a minute and went, I bet he was like, boy, this is fucked. Wonder what the hell happened here. That was the funniest part of the video. I don't know how many of the guys fucking saw that. His insurance company, I guarantee they instantly dropped him. I don't even know what that cost. I don't even know what it would cost. I mean, I could not believe it. I watched the fucking funniest thing because that guy that guy got out of that electrical truck. It was just like, whoo! Yeah. The first thing he thought was, I ain't going home for dinner. I better call the wife and say this is fucked. But here's the thing. You know, that comes from people not paying attention. You should easily know your bed's up. You should be looking around. You should know where that bed is all the time. All the time. I know where mine is. When we haul asphalt, it's anywhere from 8 to 14 hours a day. Just depends on how much they want to get done. Is really what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of people that tagged me in it. Enzo is doing great. We're actually going to start trying for another baby. August 11th is one day, and then we might make September, but hopefully by, Thanksgiving or Christmas, Brittany's pregnant with a second baby. That would make her happy, you know, hopefully. She's not, yeah, she wants another one. She would like two. I've always said that I wanted two kids, and she wanted two kids, so we kind of lined up on that. No, Michael, I don't need any pointers. We don't have babies doing the conventional way. Okay. Uh, Brittany has kind of a disease in her uterus. It's not really a disease. It's just it's kind of something different. So we have to go cup injection method. That's why we get always, it's always on a certain day. So anyway, that's what that is. No, the truck beds are not heated. Why do I think, Yoga Doug, that Coon Snap-on dealer would not order a set of ratcheting wrenches for him? Probably because he's too overextended on his credit account now, would be my guess. And I see that Coon still has not learned, if you get stuff sent to you from Capri, you need to say that you didn't buy it, that they sent it to you. Okay? But that's his prerogative. But fuck, that should be, you know, still ain't learned. But Yoga Doug, that would be why I don't think he can get anything. One and done. Two would be good. Brittany wants a girl this time, so she is pushing for a girl, just doing that. Yeah, the old-fashioned way. We're going to try. We tried the old-fashioned way for 2 years, and it didn't work. So, we had to go about this method. So we got to do her again. Which is really fine. It doesn't bother me. I could make it a girl if I wanted to spend 10 grand and they only inject the girl's semen into her. But I don't have 10 grand right now to do that gender thing. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to take our chances on what we get. I personally would like another boy because I need a truck washer, a future driver. We need some future employees is really what we need. We need in 5 years they can fucking, grease shit. Brittany would like twins, yes, but if we got twins this time, that'd be a bitch. What's up, Ken? But you could do pretty much whatever. Yes, the PB Swish screwdrivers are definitely really nice. My mom had twins right off a boy and a girl. Brittany, if we had twins right from the beginning, we would have been done. But we didn't have that. We had Enzo. So now I guess we got to think of another Italian name for the second kid. I don't know what we're going to name that one, but we'll figure it out. I got to do an update video with E, you know what I'm saying? Just to see how he's going. Yeah, God help me. If I get twin girls, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't know anything about girls. I don't know anything about it. I came from a family of all boys. We are all boys. We have one girl in our family. Well, actually, we have 2 girls now. 3. Because my cousins, 4 girls. So my uncle had a girl and all that stuff. How common is it to bend a lower control arm? Probably not that common. I'd say you had to hit something pretty fucking hard. Yeah. You're probably right. He's not going to answer those comments. Okay, I'll watch it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a girl would be okay. I mean, as long as they're healthy, I guess, could train her to do paperwork, I guess. Oh, time is it? It's fucking 4:30. All right. We'll be on here till about 4:45, and then I'm going to get ready and go home for the day. Because I got to be back down here tomorrow so I can fuck with McP for about 2 hours. Because that'll be fun. Yeah, yeah, she could learn to drive a dump truck. That'd be awesome. I don't know why you don't see 3 and 4 axle dump trucks up there. It's just about hey, what's up, Jericho Industries? What's going on, man? Glad you're back. How's the leather business going? Uh, go live with McP. We might if we get time tomorrow. But I'm going to be filming him do this brake job. I'm going to let him do it completely. I'm going to see what he learned over the time. I'll get everything ready for him, and he'll be on his own tomorrow. I'm just going to film it and then tell him what he did wrong while he's working on it. It should be fun. So we're going to ask him if he gets a favor, if he gets favors for putting brakes on her car. We're going to find out all that stuff. I bet it's a Honda. We're going to be working on a Honda, as Erico says. Oh, man, you haven't touched the lever for... You're such a craftsman. Yeah, I know the asphalt business will get you. Yeah, well, that could be it. But no, Enzo has not rode with me yet. I don't know if he has enough patience to ride a couple hours. If we were working close to the shop, I would take him with me one day. I think he would like it. Once he gets about 2 or 3, maybe he can sit in a booster seat and all that stuff, and then he can look out. Yeah, he can, talk on the CB radio and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyway, Ohio's lift axle laws is the more axles you got, the more weight you could carry. So that's why you have the extra axles. Yes. Some guy came and looked from the Western Star from Texas, but I didn't understand. He was, I don't mean to discriminate, Mexican, but they were just tire kickers. I told them no. Yeah, my Western Star's in the truck paper, but I'm gonna keep it. What are my short term goals? Uh, to get some more dump trucks. Uh, basically to get some YouTube videos edited and make some new different content and finish out these last 5 months of the season the best I can. That's really it. I don't have short-term goals. Oh yeah, get the wife pregnant. Yep, have another baby. I guess that would be one. You know. Rob D, just put it in again and I'll read it. You should put a fuzzy dash cover on it. Yeah, they would have been all over it. Yeah, I don't like, they wanted to give shit away. Fuck that. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't have any tents on my truck. It makes it hard at night shift to see out. That's why I haven't put tent on my truck. Fuzzy is probably working on his Ford Escape. He hates that fucking car. He's probably trying to get it done. You know, I would say that's what he's doing. I am probably going to run these trucks, maybe not till the wheels fall off. I'm going to run them as long as the maintenance bills do not get too far out of control. So if we can have them 5 years and they look really nice still in 5 years, then we'll keep them. If not, we will move on to something else. Haven't really thought that long term about it, but we will see. I know I want to kind of keep an updated fleet. How long should a person own one truck before they buy a second truck? I bought my second truck after the first year. I would say when you can afford it and you think you're ready to take the next step, that's when you want to buy another one. Yeah, trying to stay ahead of the curve. As long as the maintenance is not killing me, I'll keep it. Well, it's about what you can afford. You don't want to buy. Yeah, I have to buy what I can afford and what I think I can manage. It's not about, you know. Well, I'm trying to get a custom truck for me now. I don't know about cars too much. I'm not a car type fix it dude. I've never been a mechanic in like a service shop or anything like that. So I really don't know what to tell you. You know, you could be a parts changer or take it somewhere. Well, it probably just needs to be aligned if the ball joints and the control arm are good. No, I don't need a pit for my shop because somebody would fall in it. I'll get on a creeper and roll under the motherfucker. It's not that big a deal. You actually get to see my new oil catching device, which is a lot nicer than the other ones. This one's built to last. You know, it cost me a bunch of money, but at least I got it. Yeah, Kendall Long guy, yep. Yeah, McPee and pits don't go together. Somebody would drive in the pit or they would come in the shop not paying attention, fall in the pit. I don't need that type of liability. Yeah, I wish I could afford some of those lifts. I just don't have 40 grand lying around. What in the fuck? I don't have 40 grand lying around to buy one of those. If I did, I would have it. I mean, if I could get a company to give me one, that would be fucking awesome. You know, maybe if I had like 500,000 YouTube subscribers and shit, then I could get that. Yep, my employees use the Milwaukee vacuum all the time. That's what they vacuum out the trucks with. Yeah, I know that they would pay for themselves in time saved, but just don't have enough money to buy one of those yet. Would love to, don't have enough money. We're on a different plan now. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money. I feel like there's two specialty tools that I want to get, and hopefully I can get those before the end of the year. But other than that, after that, I just don't. Uh, there's not much that I want. Yeah, when you get 30 trucks, you'll need one. I do have a air gun that blows out the cabs, but there's still dust that gets everywhere. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that. Yeah, that Milwaukee vacuum, that thing is good. Milwaukee's got some good stuff. I'm waiting on the pre-order to finish out the stuff on the Patreon account, which there'll be a video on the Patreon account whenever I get it edited. Hopefully tomorrow. No, I'm not buying subs. People already think I bought subs. You know, that was the thing, that I bought a whole bunch of subs. Never bought subs. Not planning on buying subs. Not going to do that. It's just falsifying what you're really doing. Doesn't work. You don't need to buy subs. It's just a stupid number that doesn't really mean anything. You know, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, you can buy subs. Yeah. Yeah, if you've never seen the wheel lifts, they're the fucking shit. You know, like Jay Leno got a set of Stericone lifts for free because he's fucking Jay Leno, you know. Justin the Junkie probably doesn't get that because I don't have that type of stuff. Yeah, you're exactly right. Things are doing all right, Doug. You're right. If you have to buy subs, your content is probably not that good. You know, to be honest with you. You know, I don't think that buying subs is a small town blame. I would love to have my TV show, my own TV show, but I don't think I don't. Do you think like there would be a thing called like American Dumpers? You know, and I could go out and we could have fucking cameras in the trucks and talk about what the hell we do all day and all that shit. You know, American Dumpers. You know, that would be a that would be a good show. I'm sure I'd be good on that. You know, I mean, how do you know? Uh, how do you know? Uh, how do you know if people would watch that? You know. I mean, I guess if I did it, I could get people to watch, but there'd be a lot of bleeps in there. They would be pissed. Well, there would be a bunch of drama. I mean, can you get 15 truck drivers on the job, okay, talking on the CB and watch the drama unfold? Okay, these motherfuckers, it would just be, really, it would be a whole bunch of bitching. Yeah, it does sound like a porn name, but I don't know what you would call it. I mean, you really can't call it what it is, some dumbass driving around in a dump truck, you know. But my own TV show, that would be awesome. I don't know how you go about getting your own TV show, but it would be pretty good. You know, follow Justin around. You know, they could show me working here all fucking day. You know, be a disaster. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would watch it. Because they would just want to see, like, what is this idiot going to do next? Really, is really what they would be thinking. You know, like, look at this fucking guy. You know, had me and out there and all that shit. Yeah, I guess maybe I'd have to go to Hollywood and get molested by a producer, but I don't think I want to do that. But yes, Grace, I am on Instagram. It's called Junkie Shop Time. All over the Instagrammus. Yeah, it would be basically a real life reality show of what it's like to be me, but I don't have to edit it. Edit it. That would be great. Yeah, they would want me to tear stuff up just for excitement, but that happens anyway. So, you know, I would be like, just wait till next week. Something will explode. You know, something would be messed up. Think about all the different characters. We can introduce McPee to the world. You know, Nick's a pretty interesting character. I think I have. Yeah, the radiator leaking. Yeah, that would be a thing. Yeah, we could have Diesel Yoda, Jim. You know, have a whole bunch of other shit. Be a pretty good show. Yeah, that would be a good part. Like, look at this dummyo. You know, it would be fucked up, but maybe. Yeah, Drive Shaft Nick would have to be on there. You know, uh, yeah, you know, I don't know how you do a pilot. What's up, JC Smith? Too many bleeps. Yeah, that would be interesting. No. Uh, my Instagram, I think whatever's on my Instagram, I don't, you know, I just take pictures that look pretty cool. Grace, no, I am not doing any type of Instagram nude photo thing for Instagram. That's not high on my list, Grace. I don't think your whole life should revolve around your goddamn toolbox, and I'm not going to get up on there and fucking do that. Some other idiot on YouTube already did that. And look how successful he is. Not very. You know what I'm saying? So, just remember that. Yeah, it sounded like she did, but that was stupid and immature. I would not do that. Yeah. Yeah. Lopez. What's up, Knox? Yeah, you know, I don't think that was a good idea. I don't think it was a good idea. Made you look like an idiot. What's up, Knox? Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that did that. I thought it was stupid. Knox, what's going on in Kansas today? Yeah, Marco. Is it Cruz and Red? Marco, is that your name now? Cruz and Red? Yeah, there's not a lot going on here in Cincinnati either. You know. Cruise and Dread. I'm confused. Oh, 552. Cruise and Read. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. You know, I just I didn't think that was very classy. You know, some things you gotta just. I mean, that wasn't a good idea. You know. Oh yeah, the daughter's back from camp. Oh. Ugh. Alrighty. Yeah, loosen up. No, I think it's just stupid. Yeah, out of the YouTube loop, you've been fixing junk. I haven't watched very many YouTube videos either. I've been working a lot during, or while I'm driving back every day. I just don't have the time to do, uh, you know, to fuck around with this shit. And it's hard to stay in the loop, you know, when I got a lot of stuff going on, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, well, guys, I know we got some people on here, but I want to get wrapped up and go ahead and go home and fucking eat some dinner and then come back down here and get some more shit. You know, yeah, life gets too busy for YouTube. You get a bunch of shit. You just got a bunch of stuff you got to get done. You can't sit here and, you can't play on this all day. You got to do work. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming on, hanging out with me for a little bit. At least you got kind of some of the update that is going on here. And, man, I feel okay talking about it. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm sure that the sheep will make videos talking about how I'm an idiot. But next week, or maybe if McP, we get our stuff done tomorrow and I can get the Western Star wash before he gets here, we might do a live stream with McP and we'll shoot the shit. We'll shoot the shit with McP for a little bit, maybe tomorrow. If not, look for some videos sometime next week. No, my employees cannot take the trucks home. But anyway, like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.